today I'm testing this Mooer modeling Strat. It's the standard 801 model against an actual Strat. This is a Phoenix Young Chang from a guitar builder that left Fender. So obviously this has 3 single pickups and this has a humbucker and 2 single pickups and of course the modeling here. But I wanted to see how this one stacks up against a regular Stratocaster guitar in sound. Now of course this modeling guitar, you can use these modeling sounds in here, so that wouldn't really be fair. That wouldn't really be fair because you have all these built-in sounds, but I really want to test the quality of this guitar as is. So what you can do is you can turn down this super knob right here and then it will be turned off. And now you're just getting the sound of the wood here, the neck. It has a basswood body, a rosewood fretboard right here, and these pickups of course. So this way we can really compare these two. So I'm really eager to see how this one stacks up. So this one plays really great. The action is quite low, and it's because they made this guitar to fit in somewhere between like these fast wizard necks from Ibanez, which have a 14-inch radius, and the guitars, the Stratocaster from Fender for example, which have an 8 or 10-inch radius, and this one has a 12. So it's actually quite a low action, and you can set the action quite low here. So that's pretty nice. And now let's plug in our regular Stratocaster made by Young Chang. So I actually have this in the same color, this vintage seafoam green. And I like that about the Mooer GTRSs, and that they're also like these vintage style looking guitars. So I like that very much. And I've had this guitar for quite a long time. This neck is a little bit thicker, more C-shaped right here. It's more like a traditional Fender Strat style of neck, so it plays a little bit differently. But let's hear the sound now. So this has more of a twang sound because of the single coil pickup right here, but also because of the swamp ash body. And that's also one thing about the Mooer. They chose a basswood body, which is a little heavier and mid heavier, and it's a little bit cheaper kind of wood, to be honest. But I really like the sound from the Mooer, even without like the modeling, the guitar and the amp and effect modeling. So obviously the Mooer, you pay a lot for like the built-in effects. So here they both are. They actually look quite similar, right? This is just a little bit of a different color, but you can see with the sticker here, there used to be a sticker there, so the lacquer quite changed a lot during the years, even since I had it, so that's quite cool with a vintage guitar. But they really tried to make this look vintage as well, like with the colors right here, so I really like this. It's actually a lot lighter than this body. It's also quite a bit thinner, and of course you also pay for the modeling and all of the tech that goes in here. So for the specs, for the money, getting like a Fender or a Squire, I think Fender is a little bit more of the same price range. Getting a Fender Stratocaster will give you a little bit more for your money. But I really do think that this guitar is great for beginners, because maybe you really don't know what kind of guitar you want yet, and you have all of these features like the apps. I did a full review on this as well. You get a built-in tuner, a drum looper so you can play along. You can plug this into your headphones without needing to use an amp. So it's great for practicing as well. So this really isn't a bad guitar for what you pay for it. So I'm glad that I did this test with these two and how they sound. And I hope you know a little bit better on what you want now as well.